I want to remind you, in case you forgot, if a person has a mansion that's worth $500 million, the biggest fancy palace in the world, Persian antique rugs, top of the line Picasso pictures, all kinds of statues. I knew a woman that worked for a very rich Jewish man, very famous also. Everyone knows who he is. She was the nanny of his grandchildren. So he used to go to his mansion somewhere around Westchester. There's a place around Connecticut maybe. I don't remember exactly the name of the place. But he has a very, very big mansion with acres of land. She told me, you have to understand, when these people, they don't have what to do with their money. So when you walk in the grass, you walk in these paths all over, there are statues who standing on the grass, rain falls on it. $2 million each statue. Standing outside. Stamped like this, nobody looks at that. You have to walk, you walk in the grass, there's a hill, up, you see a statue stand on a stand. $2 million statue. These kind of mansions I'm talking about. $500 million mansion. And someone's fire accidentally caught to the rug and the house begin to burn. And there's nobody there, you're alone. If there's life risk, then you're allowed to put the fire off, because on Shabbat, life comes before. And no one is there, and you can run out. Or you can take a blanket or something, or put the fire off. What are the chances that a person will pass such a test? $500 million are about to get burned. Or you violate Shabbat once, not because you want. You will cry to Hashem, forgive me, you know I didn't want it. Come on, $500 million. What's the law? You're not allowed to put the fire off. $500 million will get burned. What if the person says, Hashem, I'll make a deal with you. Let me put the fire off. I sell this mansion and I give all $500 million to the yeshivot, to the orphans, to the kids that are in public school. They cannot afford yeshiva. I promise you, all $500 million I donate. Don't let it go to the garbage. I'll put the fire off. I'll take all the money. I'll give it to the yeshivot. And I'm not asking for reward, because I know it's a done deal. I'm about to lose it. But just don't punish me for the Chilul Shabbat, for the one-time violation of Shabbat. Allowed or not allowed? Do you understand now what it means Shabbat? What's the level of Shabbat? For those of you who still do not understand. Now you get the point what it means Shabbat, and if it would be $1 billion or $5 billion or $500 billion mentioned, or $5 trillion mentioned, or the whole world, the value of the whole world, all I have to do is to put the fire one time off. Am I allowed? Not allowed. Any amount of money, any, Shabbat comes before. One time Chilul Shabbat already has endless value. Endless. There's no money can replace such thing. That's what the people don't understand. I think Shabbat is tradition. No big deal. So what? From time to time, I don't keep 100%. I was with my friends. I had to text my friend to pick me up, Rabbi. I normally don't touch the phone, but there was an emergency. Why? We had the basketball championship in Harlem. But your friend, what is he? A Jew, but he drives on Shabbat. It's not me. Don't worry, I asked him to open the door for me. But he's not a Goy Shel Shabbat. He's a Jew. Yeah, but he's like a Goy anyway. Anyway he does it. Yeah, you hear the excuses.